Hello and welcome in. This is Redbeard the Collector. We're going ahead and jumping back into a little bit of Wanderburg. See if we can get a little bit more progressing through here and just kind of get going. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. So for right now, I want to jump back in with our dude Norbert. And then we're going to unlock some of the other people here pretty soon. But for right now, I want to try and keep rolling with him. And we'll unlock some of our other stuff. So we can go archers, the carpenters, or merchants. At the moment, I want to try and get the gold shot up so we can try to activate and access more stuff. So we're going to go with them, stick there. Got either side cannons, front ram, mortar, mine layer, the barracks, dash, or teleporter. I think out of all these, let's start with our mortar. Emergency boost, gain 5% extra gold, gain 20% more health from repairs, crew works faster. Shepherd staff, gain 1 extra gold per consumed sheep, quick reload, cooldown gets 5% faster when boosting uses 20% less nitro for catalyst. Again, to boost up that gold creation, I think we're going to go ahead and do the recycling bin artifact and get this ready to go. Let's see, what else do we have? If you die, don't die instead and return with 30% health. Phoenix feather sounds decent. Magma core, cannonballs leave a fire crater when hitting the ground. That's pretty dope. Stiletto. Extra melee damage to enemies with full health. Work contract. When consuming a farmer, get 1 friendly sheep. Rider unit. Ah, okay. Artifice dice. Get option to reroll. Artifact. Repair wrench. Get option to discard. Upgrade to heal. Upgrade dice. Alright, interesting. Probably go for Magma and Phoenix here sometime soon. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see, 3 to 5 for the merchants. Mortar gets more projectile damage and charges, or we get cooldown for the mortar. I think for the moment I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that gold boost. A little bit more gold, a little bit more damage, better cooldown. think for the moment I'm gonna go damage. Alright, do we go Catalyst, Napalm, Tinderbox. Burning enemies ignite each other. I think I'm gonna go with that route. Tinderbox. Do we do side cannons, mine layer, or the teleporter? Think I'm gonna go cannons. Damage, cooldown, gold. Probably should go cooldown, but I'm liking that jump to 8 gold. Let's go there. Alright, let's go ahead and start cooldown, but for the cannons. Ability damage for cannon. Mortar damage, mortar cooldown. Let's go with more cooldown. Let's boost up our damage. Oh man, I'm not paying attention to my health. Probably gonna get got. Let's go with that. Projectile damage and charges. Oh man, come on. There we go. Let's desperately go get some health. Ooh. More damage or more gold and get greedy while we're getting close to death. Let's do the damage. Oh god. Yeah. Alright, that was kind of a rough start, but let's get back into it. Alright, So we're almost getting close to 8 grand in gold. So the Fire Wizard is our last module. That's going to be 12k. I'd like to try and hit that, but I probably will hit it faster if I just actually make some of these other improvements. Let's see, so Patchy the Pirate. Cannons do more damage. Racer Ruth, more speed and boosting. Count, hell, you'll heal by consuming units. Tank Bird, gain max HP when destroying a vehicle. Lumberjack, chop chop. Consuming trees gains nitro. Time Witch, game runs faster. Or Deidre the Drunk, 50% damage. That sounds crazy. Alright, let's see. Kind of interested in the Count and Tank Bird. So I think we're going to keep with our gold for the moment. But I'm going to make sure I've got better damage. How much was it for the Phoenix? For Magma. Man, it's all very tempting, but I still want to get that Fire Wizard. That looks pretty dope. Alright, let's do Cycling Bin, Blaster. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the greedy run for the moment. Alright, here we go. Hmm. 3 to 7. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and go with that. So Merchant's Ram. Cooldown is rare. I'm gonna go with that. Let's go get this dude. Try to save those for later. Let's see. Mine Layer, Dash, or Mortar. Let's go with the Dash. Just run into stuff like crazy. Alright, 2 uncommons for the dash. We got cooldown and then damage and burn duration. Cooldown's a little bit more. Doubling the burn duration. Might as well go for that. Come on, windmill. There we go. Alright, we got all commons. Merchants, RAM cooldown, and dash cooldown. Do I bump up the gold? Or do I think I'm gonna go ahead and do cooldown for the dash and wait for a better gold and a better RAM. Alright, cooldown, ability, or gold. So I'm gonna do the ability for dash. I am trying to... There we go. Get this windmill. Alright, got dash, RAM, and RAM all in common. I think I gotta go with... I mean, those both have 2 already. I think I'm gonna go with the dash. There we go, took care of that dude, but it also knocked out a crazy amount of health. Let's get that. There we go. Rare gold. Make 11. That sounds good. There we go, finally. Okay, powerful gem, more magic. Amplifier, our next thing is 2 times stronger. More arrow damage. Well, I don't have arrows, I don't have magic, so let's go ahead and do that. Thirteen seconds. I think I'm gonna go with the cooldown for dash. Okay, burn duration, increase the burn duration by 3 seconds. Automatic range, increases the range of the automatic attack by 20. I kinda want that background automatic attack to be better. Alright, let's do the uncommon for the RAM. I'm bad at paying attention to my health on here. Let's get more damage and get out of here. No. I did not get out of there. Wow. Alright, let's get going. Alright, we're barely getting there. As much as I want to go for the more gold with them, I think we go with the archers right now. Let's do a little bit of time with the teleporter. Second bit. Workers. I think I'll go ahead and I'll leave that artifact in place. And we will run it. Uncommon cooldown for the teleporter. Let's go with that. Let's get a little bit more for our archer crew, 4 to 7 on the auto. A little more damage than I anticipated. Let's go and do the side barracks and get some dudes to help. Alright, we got teleporter, barracks, or rare. We're gonna go rare cooldown. Another automatic for the teleporter. Weak gem, more magic damage. Napalm. Enemies that die of fire leave craters. Cooldown get 5% faster when boosted. And do a little bit more magic. Let's get a cooldown upgrade for the barracks. Ba, ba, ba. Archer crew up to 10 or rare for teleporter. Let's go and do the teleport. Let's get some health. Let's see, we got barracks, teleporter, and barracks. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do teleporter damage upgrade. Or do I bump up my dudes to 10 to 12? I think I'm gonna bump up that teleporter. Add 5 automatic projectiles or automatic shots, slow targets. I like that boost, but I also like everybody getting slowed. Give me more time to get away from their shots and then double back to get them. Teleporter, barracks, or rare cooldown for the barracks. Let's do the rare. More magic damage. Next artifact is 2 times stronger. Crit works 10 times faster. I do want more damage, but I'd like that little boost. Let's get those stronger fighters. Slowly but surely gotta get this dude. Oh man. Let's get some stronger fighters, please. I like the idea of more health, but I also want to be fast. Be fast as fuck. Let's go. So, let's see. Do I go with dash, mine layer, or the mortar? Well, if I keep bumping up the speed, maybe I don't need to do dash. But if I do mine layer, I got more bombs I can hit people with. Alright, we got our barracks cooldown, damage for the teleporter. Teleporter cooldown. I think I'm going to do damage for the ability. That dude. Let's go ahead and bump up our damage for the mine layer. Take those little dudes out. There we go. Nice. Let's get more charges for our archers. More damage, stronger fighters, more mines. I think I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go ahead and say... yeah, mines. Okay. Alright, reset lever, reset all module cooldowns when on level up. Iron sword, more melee damage, lead core, cannonballs, gain knockback. Let's do the iron sword. Let's do another bump up for the mine layer damage. Get that health. Oh man. I do not like the little rocket dudes. They are annoying. Let's see what we got here. Mine layer, barracks, mine layer. Let's do our spawn count. Bump this up. Spawn 5 bonus unit on automatic. I want my dudes to be as fast as I am. Let's try and bump them up. Oh, yeesh, that was bad. Let's get that health. Let's get another health. We got mine layer, teleporter, archer crew. 2 uncommons and common. Let's get the automatic cooldown for mine layer. We haven't done enough for that yet. Damn, man. I got stuck in his clutches. I was doing fairly well until that. Dang. Alright. We're gonna keep going until we hit that 12 mark, and I'm probably gonna have to jump out, and then we'll continue on. Again, he had little horns. Again, please, if there's any recommendations you have for any good games, any stuff you would like to see on the channel, please make sure to comment that. I'm going to slowly be making like a little list of old games, new games, different stuff that I've kind of found interesting and wanted to do at some point. So again, make sure to comment, and then usual stuff, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Alright, let's jump down here. Don't want healers, merchants, or I think maybe I'll go. Honestly, I think I might just stick with this. I kind of like that combo of the archers and the teleporter. And I did like the barracks joining us. Let's see, should I change any of these? And then I go ahead and just stick with that gold. So let's jump into it. Yeesh. Taking damage right off the bat. Alright, we got 2 teleporters and an archer crew. Rare. We're gonna double, so let's go ahead and do that. Teleporter, automatic cooldown, or the damage. 130. I'll go ahead and do cooldown. I want him popping off as soon as possible. And as often as possible. Do we do that mine layer, dash, or do we do cannons? I think I'm gonna go with that mine layer again. I do enjoy dropping those in the paths of the tougher dudes. Oh, 2 different rares. Automatic teleporter damage or automatic archer crew, 8 to 12. I do like the archers, but I mean, this is not 1 but 2 things getting leveled up for the teleporter, so let's go ahead and jump in there. See what we can do. See what we can do with all of this. All of that. Oh. Good God, I'm taking damage. I'm coming. I'm coming for you, windmill. I don't know why, but I have a thing against the windmills in this. Generally, I like windmills. But for some reason in this, I just feel the desire to go hunt them down. The houses are a little too easy. Everybody else is waylaying on me. But I like the windmills. Not sure why. Alright. 8 to 10. Or do I go ahead and give this a... Yeah, we're gonna go teleporter ability damage. Swarm. Fun. Alright, mine layer damage, uncommon cooldown, or some more ability damage. I think he's doing the most damage for us right now, so I'm gonna jump in with the teleporter. Let's boost up our charges. Yeah. Get a little bit of health. Got this dude coming in. Teleporter, automatic. Sure, archer crew. Let's go ahead and do our mine layer damage. Go from 80 to 108. Ah, man. I totally wasn't paying attention to how close I was getting. Alright, let's see where we got here. Yeesh. Not nearly as much. But we are almost there. Whoa. Alright, let's push it over a little bit, get that going. I think I'm going to switch back to the ram. And let's get going. Alright, we already got one uncommon for the ability on the ram. Let's go ahead and get that. Ram cooldown. Yes. Barracks with cat. I think I'm gonna go barracks. There we go. Alright, cooldowns get 5% faster when boosting. Last artifact is stronger. Next artifact is stronger. Let's do the next one. Okay, let's do our gold bump up to 6. I'm just taking a ton of unnecessary damage. Barracks, stronger fighters, more spawn and duration. Or just straight up strength or cooldown. I think for right now I'm going to do the spawn amount. I think I'm going to go ahead and do more damage on the ram. No, I want to get more dudes. Let's get more helpers. More cannonball damage. Last artifact is stronger. That would be kind of a negative thing. Let's do tinderbox. Ram damage or cooldown. I think I might go with damage and duration. Oh man, I totally... Well, that was a fast one. Let's see where we're at. Yeesh. We're so close. Alright. Oh yeah, let's jump back into it. You know what? Do I keep doing RAM, or do I do... I like RAM, but I also get a little carried away and lose track of things. I just keep smacking into stuff, forgetting I can get any damage. Alright, let's go for it. Let's get damage boosting. Teleporter rare. Let's go with that. Let's get the mortar. Alright, we got mortar cooldown, teleporter automatic, mortar automatic. 70 to 90 damage. Let's do that. That sounds good. Let's make that guy go down. Let's demolish this. There we go. Consuming units accelerates magic ability cooldowns. Hey, hey, hey. That sounds pretty good. Mortar rare up to 120. Yeah, let's go for that. Got a little health. Let's go after that chest. Alright, we got mortar damage, gold, or damage from a temple. Let's bump up gold finally. More time bonus, slow torch, powerful gem. Make people burn longer, faster, more magic. I think we're gonna go more magic. Gold damage, damage and charges. go gold. Alright, let's do the rare automatic for the teleporter. Order cooldown. Let's go with last amplifier. Mortar ability or teleporter damage. I think I'm gonna bump up our teleporter, as he is doing a lot of our key work. Let's boost up our gold. Let's see. Let's get some side cannons this time. There we go. Nice. Let's get some more speed. Even though I am awake. Teleporter, mortar ability, rare, projectile damage and charges. Let's do that. Let's do cannon damage. Let's see, where was one of our other chests? Alright, mortar, teleporter, or cannon damage. I think I'm gonna do the cannon damage. Alright, iron sword, next amplifier, electric arrow. Let's go ahead and do next amplifier. health up here. Let's get our cooldown for the teleporter or the cannon. I think I'm gonna go teleporter for the moment. Let's have a shot slow down people. Iron bullet, more cannonball damage. More melee damage, enemy vehicles. Let's do the iron bullet for our cannonballs. Let's get more cannon damage. Let's boost our gold. Reset all module cooldowns when on level up. Let's do that guy. Let's do cooldown for our cannons. Let's boost up our cannon damage. Let's do star shape explosions. Let's do our bumper. Let's do a little bit of teleporter cooldown. Alright, let's see. We got teleporter or cannon. I think I'm gonna bump up the teleporter again. Let's do teleporter rare cooldown. Let's do mine layer. Let's do mine layer damage. go for some more health before this dude gets here. Let's do our teleporter ability damage. Ooh, legendary upgrade. Okay. Enemies get dragged to center of teleportation. Stun enemies on landing. Give me that black hole. That sounds dope. Let's do our cooldown rare for the teleporter. There we go, let's get that dude. Let's bump up our speed a little bit more. Snatch all that. Mine layer, mortar. Let's bump up our mine layer power. Damage. Nice. There we go. Got him. Cannon cooldown. I think I'm gonna do the cooldown. Let's do napalm. Do 60 damage or 140 on the mortar. I think I'm gonna do the mortar. Add 7 more projectiles to the active ability. Projectiles slow enemies for 3 seconds. I kind of like that, so I can just keep hitting them more and more. Let's go with the slow. Uncommon cooldown for cannon or mine layer rare. Let's go with the rare. Let's do gain 20% more from health repairs. Cannonballs gain knockback. Or tinderbox. Let's go and do tinderbox. Get some health. Health. Mortar rare. Just kind of cruising now. Merchant gold, mortar rare, or cooldown rare. I think I gotta go with the damage. do either cooldown cannon or cooldown mortar. I think I'm gonna go cooldown mortar. Yeah, let's do mine layer damage. See, uncommon. Oh man, it's gonna be the last one we get, but let's go for it. Alright, we got mortar, projectile damage and charges, cannon damage, or teleporter damage. I think we go mortar. Okay. Add one single iant projectile to ability. Ability shoots a ring of mines at the end. I kind of like the mines at the end. Oh, dang. I feel like I should boost my health at least once. Though it's also going to make me a bit slow. Alright, cannon damage, automatic teleporter, or the final cooldown. I'm gonna go cannon. Mine layer damage, teleporter damage. I think I'm gonna bump up the automatic damage. Okay, add one more automatic projectile. Mines laid by the automatic ability deal 50 more. Yeah, more damage. Let's go for that rare cooldown on the mortar. Man, okay, cannon damage, mine layer automatic, cooldown. So I'm gonna do the cooldown on the cannons. Yeah, teleporter automatic, teleporter cooldown, mine layer. I think I might go ahead and I'll finish the cooldown. Mine layer, or cannon damage. I think I'm gonna do mine layer. Dang. Okay, let's see what we got. Mortar cooldown or mine layer damage. Let's go mortar. Got a smidgen of health. Let's get that cannon damage rare. More magic damage, arrow damage, boosting uses 20% less nitro. I'm gonna go ahead and snag that. There we go. Sweet. Alright, nice. Finally got one all the way through. Thank you for playing. Please don't hesitate to write us your feedback on Discord. Till, Frederick, and Johans. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Alright, end screen. Let's see what we got. Yes. Yes. Alright. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get all that added in. See what we got. Alright. Boom. Yes, we got Fire Wizard. Let's get Phoenix. Let's get Magma. And then let's get some crew. Not crew, captains. I'm down to just one. Okay. Do I want the Count or do I want Tankbird? I think I want to do Tankbird at some point. Oh, wait. Oh, he's 4. Never mind. And crew might be the next thing we work through. Let's go ahead and get a couple of these. Almost. Alright, not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and probably cut it here. We'll probably jump back into Wanderburg again here soon, as well as do some other videos for some of the other games already covered, as well as some new ones. Also, just a little shout out, have shirt for the series for the channel up on TeePublic. Can find that there. Just lost my train of thought. But again, make sure to comment any suggestions for other games for the videos. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and don't be a dick.